Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are headed out to the lake. Not only are we going to bass fish, but we're also going to test out a lot of the stuff that we did to the kayak, including the new XI3 trolling motor we added on there. So super excited about that. Kind of get it in the water, test it out, calibrate it, and do some fishing. So this is going to be awesome because now I can actually travel a good distance. Just being able to cover a lot more water as well. Hopefully the lake is not super crowded today. It is Friday, so most people are working. I'm lucky I got off today, so testing out the kayak. It's about 7 o'clock right now. Cloudy conditions, about 63 degrees. So start off with some top water and test out the kayak and just kind of go from there. Alright, let's deploy the sucker. Why is it not people? Oh, there he goes. So now we're good. Alright, let's do some fishing. So now we're testing out the spot lock. I just tested it a couple minutes ago, but I ended up getting snagged up, so I had to move from my waypoint that I had set on the graph. But look at this thing, it's keeping me in place. And it's awesome too, because what it does is it'll turn back around if it, I think, if it notices that it's going around too much and the line starts wrapping up. So pretty cool feature. I'm just literally sitting in place. So I'm about to bust out the live scan here in a couple minutes, or active target I mean, and start playing with that. So good stuff, very happy. There we go. First fish of the day. No skunk. And I just put the right in the top of the mouth too. Oop. All right. Look at that, boys. Let's test out this new scale I got. Put him back in. Not big. 1.4. Nice first bass. There we go. Throw this guy back. And I tell you what, guys, though, that spot, that anchor point or whatever, or pinpoint, that thing is awesome. Like, look at it go. Just sitting there, keeping me in the place. So I locked down right where I caught that fish. See if there's any more. There we go, another one. Oh man, that's a big one. It's a good size here. Get away from that trolling motor. Nice. Oh, fish number 2. About the same, probably like a pound. Get a weight on this guy. Actually a little smaller. Fish number 2. Biggest thing though that I kind of get not worried about, but when I'm hooked onto a fish and trying to bring it around, I usually try to bring them on this side. So the only problem with that, the trolling motor kind of gets in the way. So I'm a little worried that it's either going to hit my line or hit the fish. But I didn't have any issues that last fish, and he went right underneath it. So.
yeah, they're babbling here. So yeah. I won't keep you too long here because it's kind of loud. So, yeah, we're here at Omar's house.
Yep, I got a fish on right now.
Oh, okay. I'll let you go. Love you. Bye.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Fish trouble.
Fish number 3. They've all been 1 pounders, but not bad. Let this guy go. This could be a big one. That's not that big. 2.7. Not a bad one. at the house. Awesome day of fishing. Couldn't have asked for a better day of fishing. I mean, we ended up catching 13 to 14, if not more. Really good day. They're all hitting the wacky rig. Caught a couple on a Texas rig, but overall, great day of fishing. The spot lock, I know it's not called spot lock on the motor guide, but the anchor point or whatever you want to call it, like that thing came in clutch. Wind started picking up in the afternoon, about 15 to 20 miles an hour, and I would just hit that button and it would keep me right in the spot I wanted to fish. So that motor guide, that spot lock feature is just amazing. So highly recommend it. Overall, active target, we ended up using that a little bit today. We've used it a couple times so far, but today was the first time where I've seen fish come up and smack my lure, but I've never caught one while using the active target. So ended up throwing one in, saw my bait falling down, wacky rig. Bass came out of the little stump pile, a little brush pile, came up, and then next thing I know, I had pressure on my line, set the hook, brought them up, and it was just awesome. I seen the fish moving towards it. Very happy with the native Slayer. However, we did have one little issue at the boat ramp, and I think I know what the problem is. So, coming up on the boat ramp, when I put my native Sidekick wheels down, I noticed the kayak was leaning to the right a little bit. Typically, when you buy native Slayer, there's BMX style grips, just like these, but I ended up taking those off to move this landing gear forward, since I had the black pack and my battery box back here for the trolling motor. So there's no screw in between the space, so I think that is why it lifted up and started bending this piece. What we're gonna have to do, first of all, get a new rail, probably order one from Native, and then we're gonna line it up. We're going to line it up with one of these screws so it's evened out just right around here. Give us a little bit of space up here as well so we can add stuff like water, food, so on and so forth. But FYI, if you want a native Slayer Max, don't put your landing gear up here. So it is what it is. I'll just order a new one, no big deal. But besides that, boat performed awesome. I had no issues on the boat. Just be careful using that spot lock. It will kick in and it will move you pretty good. So also this week I'll do a full thorough review of the kayak and what I've done to it, and adding the XI3 trolling motor, the battery, lights that I added, the active target, how I have all that set up, and just how I have my entire rig set up to maybe help one of you guys. I know when I was looking into the XI3 trolling motor, I did a ton of research, probably watched over 200 plus YouTube videos trying to find anyone who owned a Slayer Max, how they had their stuff set up, who to go with, do I want a torpedo on the back, do I want spot lock. So I went back and forth probably 100 times, but we got it all set up. We're good to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking through with me with this video. Tight lines, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.